I'm a firm believer that strong bodies create strong leaders. In order for you to become a strong leader, you need to take action. Most guys don't even know what to do. They end up getting so confused with all the misinformation that's out there. I mean, let's face it, if you go to Google or YouTube, you're gonna get bombarded with so much misinformation that's out there, it's confusing. You don't know who to believe, who to trust, or where to even get started at. Maybe you're watching this video right now and you're even a little bit discouraged because you're lacking the motivation. Because you've tried so many different diets and nothing seems to have worked for you. Hear me out. You did not fail those diets. The diets failed you. Diets are not sustainable for your body type or your lifestyle. So that's why you end up falling off the wagon and regaining the weight right back. Let me help you when it comes to a better strategy that's actually going to give you the results that you're looking for. If you watch this video to the very end, I promise you, you're going to learn a step-by-step plan on what to do and how to do it properly for your body type and your lifestyle. That way, you can learn how to lose the body fat and keep it off once and for all. You can have more confidence, have more energy, have more sex drive, get off your medications, and oh yeah, finally feel proud of the person that you see staring back at you in the mirror. And the reason why I can confidently say this is because I've helped thousands of other guys get the results that they were looking for, and hundreds of them get off their medications for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and even reversing their type 2 diabetes. So it's safe to say that it's going to work for you as well if you're ready to take action. If you're ready to become the best version of yourself physically and mentally. If you're ready to become a better leader and inspire others. But if you're still hoping and praying for a magic fat loss pill, I'm sorry, but you're never going to get the results that you're looking for. Let's dive in so I can show you how you can get the results that you're looking for once and for all. Listen, before we continue, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. So if you're watching this right now, and if you're overweight, you're lacking the confidence, you're lacking the energy, you have low sex drive, you can't fit into your old favorite clothes anymore, you're not proud of the person that you see in the mirror these days, you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, guess what? My goal for you is to help you cross the bridge. But what I need you to do is make sure that you pay attention to this video. Because if I'm going to help you, honestly, add years to your life and regain your confidence back and help you feel proud of the person that you see in the mirror these days, you need to make sure that you pay attention. You need to take this serious. Because this is your health. You know, monkey see, monkey do. I'm out here trying to create better leaders. And you should be focused on also becoming a better leader. Especially if, let's say, you're a dad, you have little ones that's looking up to you right now, you know, would you want, them to trade places with you? If, let's say, you're lacking the confidence, you have low sex drive, you're on all these medications, would you want your kids to be in your shoes right now? I don't think so. So make sure to pay attention to this entire video because I'm going to make sure that you regain your health back. And once again, I get it. There's so much information that's out there. It's confusing. You don't know who to believe, who to trust, and where to even get started. And that's why I wanted to make this video for you. So that way you know what to do and how to do it properly when it comes to losing body fat and keeping it off once and for all. Just take a look at what these guys have to say. Jason went from 350 pounds at 50% body fat all the way down to 250 pounds at 33% body fat. He mentions that the guy that was on the left of that photo, he had no energy, no drive, no discipline, no self-love. The guy on the right, hey, guess what? He's that father figure. He's that role model. He's that leader. And as you can even see, his kids are in the photo flexing with him. That's what it's all about. Take a look at what Jimmy has to say. You know, he was somebody that was just wasting all of his time and money on these things that just didn't matter. You know, the cars, the TVs, the vacations, eating out, a million other things. What he realized here was being the man that his family needed. Take a look at what Brian has to say. He said that joining Heartletics was the greatest decision he has ever made, not just for his physical health, but for his mental health as well. Mark says that you owe it to yourself to at least have a strategy call, a call that completely changed Mark's life, by the way. Brandon said that he's tried so many different programs, and yeah, he got results, but none of them were actually stick. They weren't sustainable until he actually found our program, Heartletics. Now he says that I live in the Heartletics community every day, and I'm held accountable by this family to keep living my most healthy life. Check this out. He says, I get pumped just thinking about it. Tomorrow, I get to work out is my mindset, not I have to work out. Let me say that one more time. His new mindset is, I get to work out, not I have to work out. It's not a chore for him anymore. He has a brand new mindset. Take a look at what Joe said. He said, Heartletics has helped me find me again. If you're done chasing the next fad diet, this is the place to be. This is a lifestyle that will transform you in more ways than you even know. He's right. I mean, we're literally saving guys' lives. We're helping them get off their medications. We're helping them have more energy, have more confidence, and being better father figures for their kids. Mike over here, he went to the doctors. He got off all of his medications. Greg, he got off of his blood pressure medications, and same thing with John as well. In just 16 weeks, Bill was able to drop his A1C levels from an 8.0 all the way down to a 4.5. That's adding years to his life. Mike talks about how in 7 weeks of our coaching program, he got off of all of his medications. No more high blood pressure, no more high cholesterol, no more high triglycerides, and oh yeah, no more type 2 diabetes. Just like Greg, who went to the doctors and got a clean slate with his health. His doctors took him off his blood pressure medications, and now they actually recommend us to their patients. Santos signed up for our coaching program because he was looking for a way to lose the body fat without falling into all the different fad diets that he already tried before in the past. He wanted to learn how to fit in his favorite foods and drink alcohol. Sure enough, in the first 90 days, he lost over 50 pounds. Ryan lost over 25 pounds in 90 days and got off his cholesterol medications. Davis lost over 35 pounds in 90 days and finally learned how to work out properly for his body type and his busy schedule. Jason, who I mentioned before, lost over 100 pounds and is a role model for his kids now and a better leader for his family. Joe lost over 30 pounds in 90 days. Bill lost over 55 pounds and got off his medications. Jeremy lost over 25 pounds in 90 days, but the best part is he's a single father and grandfather. He wanted to sign up for our coaching program because he wanted to become a better leader. He wants to learn what to do properly for his body type and how to create sustainable habits that's going to help his family get in better shape. Gabe lost over 30 pounds in 90 days and now has the confidence to take his shirt off on a hot summer day at the pool. Jason lost over 35 pounds in 90 days and got off his medications. Dennis lost over 90 pounds, got off all of his medications, including reversing his type 2 diabetes. Greg, who I mentioned before, lost over 30 pounds and got off his blood pressure medications, all in 90 days. Jimmy, who was a bus driver, lost over 140 pounds by learning sustainable habits that work best for his body type and his lifestyle. John lost over 150 pounds and finally regained his confidence back again. At Heartletics, we believe that strong bodies help create strong leaders. In order to change the world, we first need to be the change. We first need to take action and man up. We don't believe in sitting on the sidelines and talking the talk or constantly making up excuses. No, we take responsibility for our own actions. We step up to the plate even when times get hard. Take Brian, for example. He's somebody that has tried paleo, Weight Watchers, intermittent fasting, South Beach diet, Noom, and at the end of the day, they never gave him the results that he was looking for. But did he throw in the towel and quit? No. He ended up scheduling a strategy call with me because he knew that, hey, there would be a solution that's out there. There would be a strategy that's out there that was going to help him. He just didn't know where it was until he decided to schedule a strategy call with me. We went over his goals. We went over his schedule. We went over his lifestyle, everything like that, and help him create a step-by-step plan to follow. And that's what led to him losing over 85 pounds of body fat and keeping it off once and for all. So that way, he can learn how to become a better leader for his family. Mark was somebody that grew up and he never really played sports or was working out or anything like that. But hey, fast forward where, he got married, has a family, and hey, life got the best of him, especially his 9-to-5 sedentary job, where one day he ended up looking at himself in the mirror and just wasn't confident who he saw staring back at him. He knew he was not leading by example. He wanted to become a better role model for his family, but he just didn't know how. He ended up scheduling a strategy call with me. We went over his goals, we went over his lifestyle, put together a step-by-step plan to follow, and that's what helped him lose over 90 pounds of body fat, keeping it off once and for all. Very similar to Chris. He was somebody that wanted to have more confidence. He was somebody that wanted to improve on his leadership skills. He was somebody that also just wanted to be more positive and had a better mindset. It's just that everything he tried before in the past wasn't really sustainable for him or his lifestyle. So he never got the results that he was looking for until he signed up for our coaching program and lost over 25 pounds. So typically with in-person trainers, and I can confidently say this because I used to work in the gym before I took my business 100% online, you're getting only personalized workouts and workout adjustments. Meaning that, hey, you show up to the gym, you're working there with that trainer, they're telling you exactly what to do, they're helping you out with technique, proper form, but that's it. You know, I'm sure you heard this before, you can't out-train a bad diet. So it's like when you leave those gym doors, who's really holding you accountable? Who's really helping you? Who's really giving you guidance? Who's making sure that you're doing the right things that's working best for your body type and your lifestyle? So that way, every single day, you're truly trying to become the best version of yourself. Now, inside of our coaching program, you can see exactly what it is that you get. You know, you get personalized workouts, whether you're working out at home with or without equipment, whether you're working out at the gym, and it doesn't matter if you have, any kind of injuries, whether it's a bad back, bad knees, bad shoulders. Our job is to really help you when it comes to training properly for your body type and, once again, your lifestyle. On top of that, though, we want to make sure that we're diving into the nutrition. Giving you flexible nutrition plans to follow that's actually going to help you lose more body fat so that way you can reach your goals, but also fit in your favorite foods so that way it's sustainable. And I really want you to think about this in terms of, let's just say, having this made around your schedule. You see, when you have an in-person, trainer, you have to show up on their time. That's it. So it's like, if it's out of the way or it's an inconvenience for you or it's not based around your schedule, it's very easy to fall off the wagon and fall off track because it's going to be hard for you to stay consistent. How our coaching program works is, once again, it's all 100% online. So we're teaching you and we're helping you when it comes to creating a plan that's not only best for your body type, that's not only best for your lifestyle, but also your schedule as well. Whether you want to work out a few times a week or multiple times a week, whether you can only work out, short 15, 20-minute workouts, or whether you have a little bit longer time to work out. Maybe that's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. Once again, it's all based around you, plain and simple. But we're also offering, accountability, personalized check-ins, an amazing community as well that's there to guide you, help you every single step of the way, fun challenges, and oh yeah, with our 24/7 support, if let's say you are at a restaurant and you need some help, you can simply send us over the link to that menu, we'll scan it over, and we give you some guidance on what you should order. Now, I personally hate the word diet, simply because it means restriction. I mean, you probably even tried a few on your own. So what typically happens when you try out a diet? You see some short-term success. Maybe it's like you lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15, 20. Awesome. But then what happens? You fall off the wagon. You hit this stall because either you stop seeing results or, hey, it's not sustainable for your lifestyle. And so you just go back to your old ways because a diet typically means you're restricting something, and it's mostly your favorite foods, whether it's the donuts, the pizza, the burgers, the cakes, the ice cream, or maybe even alcohol, like, beer, bourbon, wine, anything like that. And when you're making these restrictions, you're honestly having this unhealthy relationship with food. You're looking at it from good foods versus bad foods, and that's not good at all. So how we help our members is by teaching them flexible dieting on what works best for their body type, how to fit in their favorite foods, and oh yeah, how to do this in a way that's actually sustainable. So if they ever hit a stall or a plateau, they know what adjustments to make because we're giving them all the knowledge, especially on our personalized check-ins that we do, with giving them the guidance of knowing, once again, what works best for their body type, so that way they can reach their health and fitness goals and maintain that success long-term without dieting. What makes Heartletics different from other programs that's out there? Well, for starters, our coaching program is all 100% personalized for you, meaning your body type, your lifestyle, and your goals to help you create sustainable habits. Now, it's kind of like the best of both worlds because even though it's all 100% personalized for you, we also have hundreds of other guys that's going to be helping you along this journey. So it's a mixture of one-on-one personalized coaching as well as group coaching. Now, with other programs that's out there, and I'll just name a few, you have Weight Watchers, you have Noom, you have Insanity, Beachbody, P90X. If you think about it, like these programs that's out there, it's very cookie cutter. It's not actually personalized for you. They're not making adjustments for you, meaning your body type. If let's say you have a bad back or a bad knee or, something that's more flexible for your schedule, it's typically, $100, maybe $200 max a month, something dirt cheap. And at the end of the day, you typically don't ever see the results that you want because it's not personalized for you. There's no one that's helping you out when it comes down to nutrition. And on top of that, accountability and support. And the reason why our coaching program helps our members get in the best shapes of their lives is because we help them in the 4 pillars of well-being: the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. When you're able to fill up your cup in all 4 of these pillars, this is when you can really pour more out into others. This is when you learn how to become a better asset and leading the way rather than a liability that's just holding people back. We help men that want to lead by example. We help men that also want to be involved in a community. They realize here it's kind of like war. When life's throwing you stress and challenges, whether that's at work or whether that's at home, it's very hard to face those challenges all by yourself. You can get stressed out very fast. It's kind of like going out to war all by yourself with a small little pistol. You don't even have any brothers in arms. So it's like the guys that get signed up for our coaching program, hey, they want that brotherhood. They want to be surrounded with other like-minded individuals. And that's what we have inside of our coaching program, is a community of brothers, a community of like-minded individuals that are truly trying to become the best version of themselves each and every day. Also, we help men that just want to regain their confidence back, so that way they can step outside their comfort zone and once again lead by example. Men who are committed to improving their lives, so that way they can have more energy, more sex drive, and also longevity. They want to be able to live a longer, healthier life and inspire others. And men who are ready to take action and get started. If you're somebody that's constantly making up excuses, you don't know how to accept responsibility for your own actions, I'm sorry, but odds are we probably can't help you until you're ready to make that change. My advice for you is this: the best investment that you could ever make is in your own health. You could have all the money in the world, but what if you were to die next week? You could have all the nice clothes and the fancy cars, but what good is that if you're in such bad health you can't even enjoy them? And if you're constantly telling yourself that you're going to get started when it's the perfect time, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's no such thing. If you're waiting for after retirement to get started, if you're waiting for after the holidays, if you're waiting for even next Monday to get started, the best preparation for tomorrow is getting started today. And that's acquiring the right knowledge of knowing what to do and how to do it properly for your body type and your lifestyle. So that way you can learn how to create sustainable habits. You can learn how to become a better leader. Let me ask you this. If let's say you're overweight, you're lacking the confidence, you have no energy, no self-esteem, you're on all these medications, would you want your kids to trade places with you? Or maybe your loved ones? I don't think so. So why not start leading by example today? Why not start making that investment into your health today? Because if you continue to put yourself and your health last, where are you going to be at 10 years from today if you continue on that path? The choice is yours. What decision are you going to make? Are you going to continue to go to Google and YouTube and get lost in all the misinformation that's out there and hop from fad diet to fad diet? Or are you actually serious about your health and you want to make a change so that way you can become the best version of yourself physically and mentally? So that way you can be a better role model for others. I really appreciate you watching this video to the very end, and hear me out. If you want to learn how to man up and become the best version of yourself, not just physically, but mentally as well, so that way you can become a better leader, then hey, click on the link down below, schedule a strategy call, and let's help you get in the best shape of your life once and for all.